What's going on, YouTube? Nexus here, bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle, like I always do. I mean, what am I going to do differently? So here we have a standard PU match. I assume standard. It's practically new, you know. This is for, well, not for our chisels. This is the team I was using. We were both using apparently for our chisels tournament, and I was team testing. I guess he was team testing too, or just having a PU match. His team, he's got a Persian, Shuckle, Pachirisu, Sea King, Delibird, and Throw, and I have the, the Voltorb, the Rotom, the Swanna, the Shedinja, the Tentacool, the Rampardos, and the Persian. Got a lot of Shedinja support in the forms of Tentacool and Persian and Rotom to kind of keep him alive, and he's got a lot of status probably inducing guys, so I'm going to try to keep that guy alive. I noticed in PU I decided between Focus Sash and Lumberry. Decided Lumberry was a better choice considering there were so many toxic users and status abusers in this tier. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this match, and we'll catch you in it. Here we go with the actual match, guys. Challenged by Zoa. So this is GolderZoa, if I haven't mentioned that, by the way, from YouTube. More information at the end of this video. So he's going to lay out with Perfection, which is his Persian. I'm going to lay out with my Rotom. Here, I'm going to switch out into my Lucifer, just in case he wanted to switch into Sea King, or he wants to go for the Fake Out, which I thought was coming. Persians only carry like super effective moves in the form of Bite, I think, and Feint Attack. Mine runs Feint Attack, so I'm not too worried about any super effectiveness on his end at this point in the game. Risks make winners sometimes, and sometimes they backfire. So I'm going to burn this Shuckle because I don't want it setting up Stealth Arcs. I know it's not going to want to basically roll out or anything at this point in the game. I essentially just to try to set up hazards as its main sort of plot device here. So now that I have it burned, I basically don't want to stand in case he does have a random like Rock Slide or roll out or any sort of thing. So I'm going to switch in Tintai Jr. to basically clean up rocks here. That's my only point in my mind, is just waiting for him to take it on. So he's going to Power Split here, which is pretty useless because Tentacool has a really poor attack stat, so he didn't get anything in fact. For all I know, my attack stat got raised, but though Shuckle does have pretty, or really poor. So now we're just going to go on a weird dance about Rapid Spinning and Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spinning and Stealth Rocks. I want to force his rest here. That's my thing. So I have 2 turns to set up on him, and he has nothing to spend except for Delibird, which I forgot could spin. I was like, something on his team looks like it could spin, but I don't know what it is. And I was like, can this learn spin? I was like, no, that's not it. So I'm going to set up Toxic Spikes here, and he's just going to try to burn both turns of sleep, I think. So, yeah. I'm going to set up another Toxic Spikes because I know he's asleep for 2 turns now that I know he's going to wake up. I'm pretty much going to get out of there because I know I can't win this Rapid Spin war since I'm not doing enough damage. He's just throwing it off because he is a freaking Shuckle. So, I'm going to switch into my Dana Bro to start off with the Head Smash. This is a Choice Banded set. This is my first over-prediction of the match. I should have went for the Focus Punch, predicting Throw to come in, but I was like, yes, everything else doesn't really want to take a rock move except for Throw. And he sends in Throw, and I'm like, okay, I'm Choice Banded. Most sets I've used this on can kill standard no defensive investments, max HP throws, but his has a lot of, apparently has a lot of regular defensive investments and stuff. So it's a bulk up set with only fighting moves. I was like, oh my god, Shedinja could just wall this all day, but he has a Rocky Helmet, which I forgot about. I was like, I thought that was just recoil. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, okay, recoil, that's about standard. And then I'm going to get taken out with a fighting move. And I'm like, okay, alright, misprediction. Focus Punch would have been a better idea. But now he's also poisoned. I know he gets guts probably. So I'm still not too worried. I think it's okay. So I'm sitting Kitty Pry, basically Fake Out. Toxic Stall him. I know I'm faster, so I can pretty much kill it off. But he's going to switch out pretty soon. And send in his shucks. What's his Shuckle? And I'm like, Shuckle! Like, I don't like Shuckle at all. I had a Shuckle almost sweep one of my theme teams yesterday, actually. I was like, oh my god, Shuckle, why are you so powerful? Shuckle. You're too good. So I'm going to taunt here and block down Shuckle pretty much, which is my only plan is basically to toxic stall this guy. He can't rest, he can't do anything, but I'm going to U-turn, predicting the switch now. As he goes into Thief, which is his Deadly Bird. And it doesn't take that U-turn very well. I am life orbed, and yeah, 30% plus power is good. Though it does have things. I don't want shit just shutting up. Someone, I think he said that taking more recoil, life damage. It's like, yeah, but it's not. Purpose is just to like stall out stuff, not really, and get extra damage in. It's not really for taking struggles down per se. And I know I'm going to be taking more recoil than normal. So I'm going to trick off my choice specs into this Seeking, which is okay. I just want to get the band away from the Deadly Bird, and I get the Absorb Bulb. So yeah, but I do have a special wall that can pretty much wall this Seeking pretty good right now, which is my Tentai. Seeking doesn't really have all that great of stats, if I can recall. But my Tentacle has like over 500 special defense, I believe. So that's not going to be doing anything. Actually, it is a pretty impressive amount, because I am max special defense, max HP, a Biolite, and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to basically knock off whatever comes in, what they have. He has an Nab Berry, I believe. I don't even know what that does. Gosh. I don't really see Nanette Berries in competitive play all that much, so I have no idea what that does. So I'm going to Rapid Spin here. I'll probably look that up later. Or put it in annotations or something. So, I mean, you can tell me if you want, guys. It really doesn't matter. So I'm switching Miss Swan. Is he charged up for the Sky Attack? Is it like a power herb, I guess? Or that herb that makes your like moves charge up or don't have to charge up? I don't know. So I'm going to surf here, knowing that's going to take it out because it is a freaking Deadly Bird, and Deadly Bird's a Deadly Bird. So Perfection comes in. I saw it switch out on me earlier, so I'm pretty sure I can wall it unless he was bluffing really well, which would be terrifyingly well done. Bravo if he did fake me out. But he's going to make a double switch here, which is a good move. Here I just expect him to want to get his rocks up, but like I said, so I have Tentacool, so I can rapid spin them away in the last ditch effort if I want to. So I'm going to switch back into Kitty Pryde, which is my attacker. He's going to go for the rollout, which I was like, okay, so he didn't set himself twice. That's good. I can just taunt here. I want to basically get a little bit more toxic damage on it, so I am going to fake out. And yeah, I know the recoil is going to be more than is taking, but like I said, in the end, he's going to be taking more damage because of toxic. So that recoil was actually well worth it in the long run, because it was, like I said, I did more damage that turn than I did to myself. So I'm going to taunt here and basically toxic stall him out as he's going to die on the next turn, and I'm just going to go for U-turn hoping to kill it off, but I think he's going to switch out and try to save it. That's Death Fodder. The switch in Perfection, and I'm going to U-turn out on it. Once again, Persian's not going to want to take this U-turn, considering Persian's also got 4 defenses, and I don't want to take a fake out from an incoming thing. So I'm going to switch in Lucifer, doing work. Didn't think he would do so well, but he's actually doing pretty decent in this PU tournament. I'm a big fan of Shedinja, and I don't know who isn't. I mean, look at him. He's going to go for the X-Scissor. He's like, I think he has a plan here. I'm like, okay, the X-Scissor is going to do more than half. I know Pachirisu is going to outspeed me, but once Pachirisu have to hit me. So he's going to go for the Swagger here, and I'm like, oh, Swagger, that's what you're going to try to do. So I get the attack raise, but I have the Lumberry. So I'm sitting at +2 attack. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. We're gonna get a Shedinja sweep, which is awesome. I mean, that actually worked in my favor, and I think I forget about that +2 attack raise later on, because I'm going to try to sneak here. It's going to take out the Shuckle. I wasn't sure, but I was like, I forgot about it. I was like, I think he just confused me or something. So he's going to send out his throw here. I actually could have stayed in. I could have finished him off with a Shadow Sneak here. I did not think about it. But I'm going to let him get off the rest. And I'm like, oh god. I was like, what does he have to hit me? Nothing. I haven't seen any move, and he's going to be asleep for 2 turns anyway. I'm +2. I can do stuff. I'm just going to go for the X-Scissor, but I forgot about Rocky freaking Helmet. I was like, oh my god, Rocky Helmet, why do you exist? I had this match locked down, and I made a terrible misplay here. Which is the thing. Pay attention to your match. What's going on in the match, you need to make careful record of, especially if you're in like a tournament or misclicks and misplays are not the place for in tournaments, honestly. So I'm just gonna Brave Bird here. Sorry if I'm sniffling all over the place, guys. It is like 6:14 a.m. and I have the snuffles, so it's gonna get toxic a little bit. But I am scarfed, so I can go for the Brave Bird if you want to switch in. This is another problem I had. I believe the Sea King was alive at the end of the game. I could have finished a Persian off with the Surf, and I was like, I can't go for the Surf. He's gonna switch into his Sea King, who's at like 25% health, and swing to hit, and switch back into Persian and fake out kill something. I'm like freaking out and over analyzing everything. So I'll switch this in as Death Fodder. And then I'm like, okay. I sat here for too long. I think I had to go do something. So I had that not fresh in my mind. I was like, okay. Alright. So he has his guy alive and he has his throw alive, and I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird. Brave Bird everything. Because that would take out Swanna at that range of health. Or not Swanna. Swanna would take out Persian at that range of health. So yeah, he's not going to live up to that very well, and another hit, I can survive another recoil plus Rocky Helmet from that range of health, I believe. So we go for it, and I live with 33 HP, which is awesome. No hazards, no rocks, so I can switch in again. That's a very important reason why rocks are gone, so I can keep doing stuff like this. I had to sacrifice something else, because this freaking Persian is just ruining my day with its Silk Scarf shenanigans. I think it's Fake Out Last Resort, which is like, I'm like, oh god, this set again. So I'm switching Miss Swan, and should have went for the Surf, but for some reason I thought Sea King was still alive and it could sponge that Surf really well, but I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose this game because Sea King left, and he's like, good game. I'm like, good game too. And I did not know at the point that he meant it was my game, but I thought it was his because I made a misplay. But Chillax is pretty bulky. I'm like, he can take the hit, and I'm gonna go for the hidden power. And like I said, I could end that game if I went for the Surf right then and there, but it ended up being a closer match thanks to my idiocy, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Remember to go check him out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on my next video, which is going to be a Little Cup match. And, yeah, I actually got my second Little Cup, which is awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and look forward to it. Peace.